Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and it's time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right everybody, time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. It's the show where I go over the week's pop culture news, mostly comic books and movies, and let's get right into it. So seriously, we don't have a lot of news this week, but we do have one big item in comic books, and it's that Matthew Rosenberg is going to be the new writer on Astonishing X-Men as of issue number 13, and it's going to have a brand new X-Men team involved, including Havoc, Beast, Dazzler, Colossus, Warpath, and one member to be determined that they're not ready to announce yet. We have been anticipating Matthew Rosenberg being announced on an X-Men, on a flagship X-Men title for a while now. He's been doing some work on New Mutants. He did Phoenix Resurrection. He's got a Multiple Man miniseries coming up. Maybe Multiple Man is that missing character that we don't know who it is yet. Maybe it's Wolverine. I don't know. But this is kind of a surprise. We were all expecting it to be an Uncanny X-Men #1 relaunch, but this is picking up from Charles Soule's run on Astonishing X-Men. But like I said, a brand new team. Matthew Rosenberg just hit the scene with a book called 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank. He's got amazing dialogue and a great sense of pace to his scripts, and I really appreciate his work, and I've been really liking a lot of his work so far. His New Mutants Dead Souls book has been really good, and seriously, if you haven't read 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank, check it out. Really cool comic book from Black Mask Studios. I'll throw a link down below in case you want to check it out. That's pretty much all we got for comic books this week, but we got a lot of news coming soon, I guarantee it. Movie-wise, there are a few trailers I watched this week that I want to talk about. Incredibles 2 had a brand new trailer. This movie looks awesome. It looks super cool. It looks like a great sequel, a great follow-up to The Incredibles, which is absolutely one of the best superhero films ever done. I'm a huge Incredibles fan, and I'm so stoked for part 2. I hope it's worth the wait. It looks great. The trailer looks great. I like the setup and the story. I like that the voice actors are back. The new villain that they tease at the end, the Screen Slayer, looks really intriguing. So Incredibles 2 has my seal of approval. I also saw that new Han Solo trailer, and guys, I think it looks really cool. The trailer makes it look awesome. Some people are kind of gets down on how Donald Glover doesn't quite look like Billy D. Williams, but I think that he looks more like Lando Calrissian than Billy D. Williams done. I'm super pumped. I'm a huge Donald Glover fan. Him playing Lando alone is worth it for me, but you got Woody Harrelson in there. I think the cat that's playing Han Solo, some people have some problems with some of the footage from the trailer. I think it looks fine. I love Chewie. I love the action that's in it, those new snow troopers or whatever, and that train that's on that track. I don't know. It looks really cool. Ocean's 8 is a movie coming out. It's going to be produced by Steven Soderbergh, who of course was the original director of the remake Ocean's 11 and the following 2 films, Ocean's 12 and 13. I am actually an Ocean's fan. I love Ocean's 11. 12 is, you know, 12's just there. But I do really like 13. So I like the premise of the Ocean movies. I love the cast of that. So they're doing Ocean's 8, and it's going to focus on Danny Ocean's sister, played by Sandra Bullock. And you got Cate Blanchett in it. You got Rihanna in it. You got Helena Bonham Carter in it. You got a whole bunch of really big-time actresses, and so they're basically doing like an all-woman version of Ocean's 11, but it's still kind of tied into the world. I don't know. I saw the trailer and it looks pretty cool. They're like they're going to rob the Met or something like that. So I like a good heist film. I love the Ocean's movies. This is actually produced by Steven Soderbergh, so that gives me a little bit of faith in it. I think Gary Ross is the guy who's writing and directing it. But the trailer looks all right. Cate Blanchett is an awesome actor. I'm super excited to see her performance in this movie. So we shall see, but I'm down to check it out. But the best trailer out of those I saw was Incredibles 2. And that Han Solo trailer looks pretty stoking awesome to me. So seriously, that's all I have. Is a pretty light week, but we'll get to it. Also, upcoming PCP this week. This week we'll see the release of the Westerns podcast. So be on the lookout for that at popculturephilosophers.com. Movie Monday is tomorrow. And tonight, if you're a Patreon supporter, get on patreon.com/PCP. You can support us and you can get early access to movies Mondays and other videos and newsletters and things like that. But Movie Monday, Spider-Man Homecoming, that's tomorrow. We are so close to Infinity War. We got the weekly comic book review this Tuesday night. Don't forget about that. And we are going to do a live stream. I'm going to do a live stream next Sunday. That's going to be Sunday, April 22nd at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time. I'm in the Central Time Zone in the United States. So 7 o'clock my time, that's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that is when we're doing it. April 22nd, it's going to be the first one I'm going to be online for about an hour or so. I'm just going to chat with you guys and talk to you about pop culture, comic books, movies, what we do here, all that jazz. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you, so make plans to attend if you are so inclined. Of course, if you can't make it, it will be available for you to check out at a later date. So hopefully the first of a lot of live streams that we will be doing. We'll be getting some better equipment and things like that. We'll try to make it better, a cool experience. But I'm very excited to try it out and chat with you guys kind of more directly here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about Matthew Rosenberg on Astonishing X-Men. What do you think about that team? It's an odd team, isn't it? It's an odd team. I love Beast. Havoc, I can deal with. Dazzler, I'm actually stoked for that because he calls Dazzler the powerhouse. That's really cool. Colossus, Warpath, it's an interesting team. Greg Land's going to be the artist on that, by the way. So, what do you think about Matthew Rosenberg and Astonishing X-Men? What do you think about the trailers I talked about, especially that Han Solo one? I want to know what you guys think about it. So, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, popculturephilosophers.com for podcasts, blogs, and a whole lot more. Thanks for rocking with us. Keep on